Stop trying to eat it again. Oh my god, it was so good. Oh, stop eating, okay. Konnichiwa minasan, and welcome back to my channel. I'm Reina Scully coming to you from Japan, and this video is brought to you by Boxu. Today, I'm going to compare 7-Eleven and Family Mart by taste testing these foods that are identical and can be found in both conbinis. As I'm sure you know, there are lots of different convenience stores in Japan, but I do believe that 7-Eleven and Family Mart are the most popular among all of them. This is simply based on the sheer amount of locations they both have, how tasty their food is, and how often they both introduce new seasonal and limited edition food. I personally tend to lean towards 7-Eleven because it's closer and therefore I got used to it, but I do also love Family Mart as well. I actually heavily rely on Family Marts whenever I stay overnight in Tokyo, and I also think Family Mart has better frozen food options, which I thought was very impressive. So as you can see, Family Mart and 7-Eleven tend to copy each other quite often, so I wanted to definitively decide which konbini is better by tasting 5 of their identical foods and their coffees. Let me know in the comments which konbini is your favorite and why, and if you've never been to a Japanese konbini before, let me know which one is most appealing to you. Let's start with the teriyaki chicken and egg sandwiches. They both have them, which is kinda odd, and I think their ingredients are exactly the same. Let's start with the 7 one first. This is one of my favorite sandwiches from 7-Eleven. It's a little bit on the heavier side, so I get this if I know I'm very hungry or if I want to treat myself. This is what the 7-Eleven one looks like. Itadakimasu! The teriyaki sauce is the perfect amount of savory and sweet, and the egg blends so well with the chicken, and there's just a little bit of lettuce to make you feel like this isn't so terribly unhealthy. Oh no, I shouldn't eat more of this one. All right, don't forget what that was just like, and now I'm gonna try the Family Mart version. I have never tried this before. I didn't even know they had it until now. Okay, so, oh, interesting. Already off the bat, the Family Mart one has 3 slices of bread here. 3 slices of bread. Interesting. Itadakimasu. Okay. So this Family Mart one isn't as evenly spread out as the 7-Eleven one. And when I just bit the corner, it was mostly bread and just like a little bit of the chicken and a little bit of the egg. So, minus 2 points. And the Family Mart one is a little bit sweeter than the 7-Eleven one, which I actually don't like. However, the bread is much softer in the Family Mart one, which is kind of blowing my mind. I didn't know bread could get any softer. And there is significantly less eggs in this one. I gotta say, 7-Eleven wins. Also, the 7-Eleven sandwich has way bigger chunks of chicken. 7-Eleven wins! Stop trying to eat it again. This was a lot more fun than I thought it was gonna be. I thought everything was gonna be like, they taste exactly the same. I guess that's impossible. Now let's try some of their hot foods. These are their fried chickens, and this one is from 7-Eleven. It's called Nanachiki, and this one is from Family Mart called Famichiki. Even their names are similar. And sidebar, Nana means 7 in Japanese, so that's where Nanachiki comes from. This one is the Nanachiki. Itadakimasu. Very juicy dark meat. Oh my god, it was so good. Oh, stop eating, okay. I love the breading that the Nanachiki uses, and I also really like the seasoning. It's got like a little bit of a kick to it, which makes it so much more fun. But I must admit, it is greasy, but I don't know, what else would you want from fried chicken, right? And this is the Famichiki. You can already tell that the breading is a little bit different. Itadakimasu. It's really good. I need another bite to see. Okay, also extremely juicy, but There is a layer of fat that is more prominent than the chicken itself, whereas the nanachiki, like the chicken's very chunky and it's very big and juicy, which kind of reminds me of the same thing that went on with the sandwiches. Oh, but the breading on the famichiki does taste really freaking good. You know what? I think I'm gonna have to go with 7-Eleven because the 7-Eleven one was also crunchier. And on to the next hot food, which are the nikuman. So this one is from 7-Eleven and this one is from Family Mart. Yep, I'm right. I had to double check. Let's start with the 7-Eleven one. Ooh, nice and steamy. This is what the inside looks like. Itadakimasu. Oh, super flavorful. You can tell what each of the ingredients are inside. Like, you know when you're biting into pork. There's a lot of shiitake in there. There's also a bunch of bamboo shoots. And it has the perfect amount of pepper in it, which I really like. Now let's open up the Family Mart one. Ooh. Itadakimasu. This is really interesting. They taste very, very similar. Like, if you gave me one and told me that it was the other one, I wouldn't know the difference. But the Family Mart one is actually slightly more vinegary, and you can taste the bamboo shoots more prominently, which I actually really like. It tastes more authentic, for lack of a better term. I think Family Mart's gonna win this one. I feel like I'm betraying 7-Eleven. That's so weird. Anyway, sorry, I forgot to show you what the inside of the Family Mart one looks like. Tasting it again to be sure. But yeah, I like the Family Mart one better. Next, let's compare their onigiri. This one is from 7-Eleven, this one is from Family Mart, and I got their Takikomi Torigomoku. So that means chicken and root vegetables that are cooked with the rice and then turned into rice balls. This is what the one from 7-Eleven looks like. Itadakimasu. Oh, yeah. This always has the perfect blend of soy sauce and mirin, so it's slightly sweet, but it's still an entirely savory dish. You can taste the earthiness of the burdock root and the carrots, and there's even a little bit of age tofu, so like fried tofu in it, and even some konnyaku. And now let's try the Family Mart one. I don't know if I've ever tried it. Oh, the rice feels softer and fluffier. This is the Family Mart one. Just by looking at it, I don't see as many things in it as the 7-Eleven one, but I'm lying. I just broke it open and there's so much chicken and other stuff just like oozing out of the inside. 7-Eleven one doesn't have that. Everything is like evenly blended. This one has an inside. The Family Mart has an inside to it. I know it's really hard to tell because it's all just like brown, but anyway, I'm glad I broke it open. Itadakimasu. Oh my god. The Family Mart one is amazing. Whoa. Wait. Right, the 7-Eleven one doesn't have insides, right? Yeah, no, it doesn't. It's all just evenly blended, like I said before. Family Mart wins! It's so much tastier and the flavor is much more complex and deeper, and it has insides. I can't eat the 7-Eleven one anymore now that I've had this one. Now let's try their coffees. This one is from 7-Eleven and this one is from Family Mart. I tried to get the ones that are similar, but the 7-Eleven one doesn't actually have an espresso latte, so I got their bitter cafe latte, and the Family Mart is an espresso latte. I think they're supposed to be very similar though, because the other beverages have kind of identical versions of each other as well. I think it's just the name that's different, but yes. Let me try the 7-Eleven one first. I love this bitter latte. It is just barely sweet and it doesn't have too much milk in it. I love it. Energy! And now let's try the Family Mart one. Ooh, so the Family Mart espresso latte is significantly sweeter, but I don't know, the coffee tastes richer, which I really like. Maybe it really is espresso versus coffee because the coffee tastes really different. I like the Family Mart one more. It tastes more like an espresso, even though it's sweeter, but it actually works with this drink. Whereas after drinking this, it's kind of hard to drink this. It's like a slightly waterier version. Wait, hold on. Let me see. What do the ingredients say? The ingredients don't specify espresso beans versus coffee beans. It just says coffee in both of them. So I guess that's not what the difference is, but doesn't matter. This is really good. I want to get this all the time. So I have one more comparison to go, but Family Mart's winning right now, right? And finally, the hot dogs. I know it's really reflective and super hard to see, but this one is the 7-Eleven one, and this one is from Family Mart. I do realize how dumb it was that I got 6 items, as if there is a tie, there's no way to have like a tiebreaker. I think this is the only one where the packaging is significantly different. The Family Mart one looks a lot bigger, but this is a lie. If you look really carefully, it's actually like empty here. So it's only this big, which is pretty much the same size as the 7-Eleven one. Let me open it to show you. See, now that they're out of their packaging, the size difference doesn't seem as significant, but I must say, the 7-Eleven one doesn't look as pretty as the Family Mart one. Like, I like that the Family Mart one has the zigzag of the hot mustard, as opposed to just having like a of hot mustard. But yeah, okay, so this is a 7-Eleven one. Very plain looking. Itadakimasu. I should have heated it up. Pretty good. Not the best hot dog I've ever had. A lot of bread. Again, I really should have toasted it a little or something because the bread is really chewy. Kind of gets in the way of the hot dog. And now the Family Mart one. Itadakimasu. It is so much better than the 7-Eleven one. The bread is so much tastier. It's really fluffy and sweet, and it doesn't overtake the hot dog at all. Family Mart wins by like a lot. So the final score is 2 for 7-Eleven and 4 for Family Mart. So Family Mart obviously wins. I know I shouldn't be so surprised by that. I really tried to go into this with an open mind, but I really did think that I was just gonna end up choosing 7-Eleven because I'm just more used to it or something, I don't know. And of all the things I ate from Family Mart, I think the Torigomoku rice ball and the hot dogs really blew my mind. I can't eat the 7-Eleven ones. It's legitimately not as good, like not even close. Don't forget to let me know in the comments which konbini is your favorite and why. Now I am super curious. And now I'd like to thank Bokksu for sponsoring this video. Bokksu is a monthly subscription service that delivers premium Japanese snacks and tea pairings straight to your door. For your first Bokksu, you'll receive a Seasons of Japan box that lets you taste all of the seasonal flavors that are popular in Japan. And after that, you'll receive a themed Bokksu every month. If you want to try Bokksu out for yourself, check out the link in my description and use my coupon code ReinaScully10 to receive 10% off, which can save you up to $47. This month's box is so pretty. So this one is to celebrate Hanami, but it is the Seasons of Japan box. Like I said before, it is going to let you taste all of the very popular seasonal flavors of Japan. Here are some Hokkaido red bean donuts. This is their yuzu sake candy, which I really, really love. Genmaicha, my favorite type of tea. This is the uni agesenbe, which is sea urchin rice crackers. This is the Kumamon sesame seed snack. This one's super, super tasty. Caramel apple cookie from Aomori, which is known for their delicious apples, and so much more. And that is it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already, and don't forget to let me know in the comments which Japanese konbini is your favorite or which food looked tastiest to you. Thank you again so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Sonja matta ne! like chunks. Oh! Dude, I'm, no.